Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Untitled. The Champions League group stages have been drawn and Liverpool have have gotten Atletico Madrid, Porto and AC Milan. So let's go through all the groups. So Group A, Man City, Paris Saint-Germain, Leipzig, Club Brugge. Group B is obviously our group: Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Porto, AC Milan. Group C, Sporting, Dortmund, Ajax and Besiktas. Group D, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Shakhtar, Sheriff. Group A, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Benfica, Dinamo Kiev. Group F, Villarreal, Manchester United, Atalanta and Young Boys. Group G, Lille, Seville, Salzburg and Wolfsburg. And Group H, Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit and Malmo. Let's go through all the groups and like my predictions and everything. So this is basically, Group A is basically the Oil Clasico, the new clubs, because Leipzig are also a pretty new team to the footballing world ever. So you could possibly also get a Messi versus Ronaldo, which will be very, very interesting. Messi facing Pep Guardiola as well, and obviously Paris Saint-Germain and Man City will obviously go through. But if those two teams, Leipzig and Club Brugge, can give City a bloody nose, it'll be very, very good. So I think City and Paris Saint-Germain will obviously go through. Group B, very interesting. Atletico Madrid and Porto, Liverpool have been drawn against them once again. It is annoying because you look at Champions League, you're thinking, I want new teams every year. I don't want to face the same team. Even though we fucking smash Porto every single time we've played them, I just want a new team. And like AC Milan, like, yeah, AC Milan. And then looking at, after AC Milan was like picked, drawn out by what was it, SEN, it's like, fucking hell, it's actually like it's not an easy group. That is not an easy, like Atletico Madrid. We're the best team in the group, right? But it's just annoying. Atletico Madrid defensive, Simeone, Luis Suarez coming back to Anfield, which will be spicy. And Porto and Milan, Porto defensive team, but they've done well last season. And Milan, just football heritage. Milan versus Liverpool, Champions League heritage. But I think Liverpool will go through, and I think I'm going to say Porto is going to go through. I'm going to say Madrid miss out. Why not? Why not? I hate Madrid. Right, Atletico Madrid. I got really angry comments last time I did Madrid Atletico. Group C, Sporting, Dortmund, Ajax and Besiktas. This might be the closest group. Like in terms of, yeah, the closest. Like I think Dortmund will go through, but I think the second place team will be difficult. You think Ajax will go through? I love watching Ajax. I love watching the way they play. We've got some boss players like Gravenberg especially is one to look out for. But Besiktas and Sporting, they're going to give them a hard fiction nonetheless. But I think Dortmund and Ajax will go through. Group D, Inter, Milan, Real Madrid, Shakhtar and Sheriff. Sheriff, I didn't know where they're from, and I realized they're from Moldova, which is pretty boss. I love these new teams coming in. Like, ooh, what's this? What's this? Yeah, Inter and Real Madrid are probably gonna go through, but especially if Real Madrid buy Kylian Mbappe, But Shakhtar bet Real Madrid last year, and Shakhtar Donetsk, fuck, they're a bit. I'm gonna talk about Kiev because I'm Ukrainian, so I know a bit more than the average football fan, but that can do a bit of damage. For Inter definitely face, but I reckon Real Madrid and Shakhtar will be on level points, like 8 points, for example, or 7 points. And I reckon Real Madrid will edge it by goal difference, but I reckon they'll be close. Group E, Bayern, Barcelona, Benfica and Dinamo Kiev. Bayern will obviously go through with 16 points. Barcelona, they're a chance to miss out. It's not outside, like Benfica are a decent team, and Dinamo Kiev have got a boss manager. There's some good players, and they almost beat Juventus last year. So watch out, Barcelona. Bayern will go through, and I reckon Benfica might just edge it, or even Dinamo Kiev. Imagine Dinamo Kiev, fucking boss. Group F, Villarreal, Manchester United, Atalanta, Young Boys. That looks like a Europa League. Haven't heard that joke before. I mean, United have struggled against Villarreal. That'll be interesting. Atalanta are a good, decent team. They finished third in Serie A, which means they are pretty decent. And when you think about it, Champions League group stages, every team is semi-okay at the very least. And Young Boys is just, yeah, whatever. But I think United will have a tough run. They'll go through. Obviously, United, if they're serious, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is serious about it, they're going to top that group. I reckon they will with Atalanta. I think Villarreal will miss out. Group G, this might be the most even group. Lille, Sevilla, Salzburg and Wolfsburg. I don't know. Lille won the league. I'll put them, and I'll put Sevilla because why not? And Group H, I'm just moving on because no one cares about Group G. Group H, Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit, and Malmo. Yeah, the top two will go through. Zenit Petersburg, that might be it's always a hard away trip to go to Russia or even Ukraine or even Moldova with Sheriff. The long trips, and especially during the winters, especially if it's a fixture in December, it'll be cold and snowing maybe. But you reckon Juventus and Chelsea will go through. But look, when you look at City, Liverpool, maybe not United, but Chelsea, three of those two teams, not Liverpool, yeah, decent hard fixtures. Chelsea have got to travel to Zenit Petersburg and Juventus, tough. Man City got PSG and Leipzig. Liverpool got Atletico Madrid, the hard defensive team, Milan and Porto. So, 3 out of 4 English teams haven't had a... I mean, Liverpool, all those teams should probably top the group. Chelsea as well should top the group. They're better than Juventus, right? But it'll be interesting. I'm excited. It's going to be exciting. They haven't released the fixtures out yet, so we don't know in which the two in between the Premier League games will be set in. But I'm excited. More about Liverpool. I wish we had one more... I hate facing the same teams, like I said before. I love AC Milan. Or Inter Milan, San Siro and all that. I wish I could visit that. Fuck off COVID. So, like, for example, if we're going to be challenging for the league, you want to rotate more and so on. But, nevertheless, if we win most of our games, we can rotate more. But I'm excited. Versus AC Milan, Atletico Madrid, Luis Suarez back in Anfield, which will be very, very interesting. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, leave me your comments down below. Let me know who you support and what you think, or even like predictions or whatever. Any surprises do you think might happen? Yeah, like, subscribe, follow social media platforms, and we'll see you guys later.